everyone, it's Linda McKenna from Golden Rule Senior Placement Services coming to you today with Tuesday Talks. As we had planned, since April is Parkinson's Awareness Month, we're going to be talking about what you should know about Parkinson's disease and what assistance can you get for your senior loved one. Parkinson's Awareness Month has been observed in April as an opportunity to create awareness and increase awareness about the ailment, its symptoms, as well as to support victims. Parkinson's is a long-term disorder where the central nervous system degenerates and that affects the motor system. Motor systems like trembling, stiffness, rigidity are usually associated with Parkinson's disease. Symptoms typically occur slowly. One side is often affected first, but as Parkinson's disease progresses, both sides are affected. Celebrities such as Muhammad Ali and Michael J. Fox were diagnosed with Parkinson's. The history of Parkinson's Awareness Month. It was back in April of 2005 that a red tulip was unveiled as the global symbol of Parkinson's disease back in Luxembourg. It is a neurodegenerative disease that primarily affects dopamine, neural system of dysfunction. Systems actually appear over time. Tremors, movement, and balance difficulties like limb rigidity and delayed muscle action are all symptoms of the slowly advancing illness. While each person's reaction to the disease differs, consequences are frequently serious. There is no cure for this disease, and additional research is required. Although awareness, medications, and information can help those that are impacted by the conditions, they are not a cure. Symptoms are usually a diagnosed typical cases where motor issues being the most common complaint. Approximately 10 million people in the world have Parkinson's. There is many support groups. There is many information on it with Parkinson's, and really for the benefit of somebody like Muhammad Ali and Michael J. Fox, they made it more renowned and known how one could deal with the process and the disease and how the family could deal with it as well. So the day, World Parkinson's Day, which just recently passed, started back on April 11th in 1997. It commemorates the birth date of Dr. James Parkinson, the man who first identified the disease nearly 200 years ago. How many people are diagnosed with Parkinson's disease each year? April's National Parkinson's Awareness Month in the U.S. Every year in the United States, about 60,000 people are diagnosed with the disease. What is the best symbol for Parkinson's disease? It's the red tulip. Is the symbol of Parkinson's disease awareness. A purple ribbon is the chosen color to wear in support of people with the disease. 5 facts about Parkinson's that will blow your mind. 1. Different strokes. There are no two persons that experience the same symptoms. 2. More bad news. Non-movement symptoms are more difficult to deal with than motor systems. 3. It's time to see the doctor. Loss of smell and small handwriting are some early signs of Parkinson's. 4. Expensive business. At least $25 billion is spent per year on treatments for patients. 5. Gender specific. More men are affected by Parkinson's than women. Why Parkinson's Awareness Month is important. 1. It raises awareness. It encourages discussion about actions that can ease the issues faced by Parkinson's disease patients. We could only offer support when we know about the ailment. 2. Support for victims. Through events, we can offer people with this disease the support that they need. Individuals and organizations rally and volunteer or different donations to make life easier for patients. 3. Appreciation and encouragement for contributors. This month is an opportunity to appreciate the efforts for all that contribute to the fight against Parkinson's disease. Organizations, individuals, healthcare professionals, and support groups are encouraged to continue the value work that they do. How to observe Parkinson's Awareness Month. 1. Attend a local event. Throughout April, towns, businesses, healthcare professionals, and Parkinson support groups will be voicing support, staging barbecues, organizing events, and giving information and access to education for those living with Parkinson's disease. Participate at a local event to show your support. 2. Show your support on socials, meaning social media. Join millions of people on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Share your messages of support using the hashtag Parkinson's Awareness to help increase awareness. 3. Visit the neurologist. Make this month your finally schedule that neurologist visit that you've been putting off. It's better to be safe than sorry. There is, if you go online, there's Parkinson's Awareness, parkinsons.org. It's a great access for you to see local support groups. Sometimes with your local YMCA, they can make you privy to knowing of support groups. Sometimes the United Way is also a great resource locally in your town that they can have information about those support groups. When you go to support groups, for the one that is the caregiver, it really helps you adapt to the needs of your loved one by the experiences of others. Some might have their loved one more progressed in their disease process, or you might be in the beginning stages. So it's something that you can look towards and plan for in the future, and you know that you have support, but also the fact that it's something that you know that you're not traveling this journey by yourself. Support groups are wonderful, knowing that you're not alone, really and truly. Parkinson's disease really does not limit to the age. Also, I know a lot of younger folks have Parkinson's disease. Michael J. Fox was one that had it at an early stage. But the progression also of Parkinson's disease, I know that it does affect, besides the rigidity and movement, is also a lot of the times of some of speech disorders and swallowing. So it's something that you want to pay attention to, because that would be something that you could aid your senior loved one or your loved one in having a fruitful and a quality future, and something that they can be embraced upon, and that they know they're not traveling it alone. I can't say enough about support groups. Again, reach out to a lot of those organizations online. And if there is not something in the area, might be in the next town over, that you could attend. A lot of the times with these support groups, they do have that you could bring your loved one with you, and they do have home care services, or some adult like daycare situation that you could be at the support group and your loved one is still being cared for and not having to be left on home alone or anything of that sort. This month is a really full month of a lot of activities, as we had gone through Golden Rule Week. We went through Occupational Therapy Week, Health Care Decisions Day, and of course, Parkinson's Awareness. This Wednesday, which is the 23rd, is actually Administrative Assistance Day, so make sure you recognize your own. And next Tuesday, April 29th, we are going to be talking about Move More Month. This is also the benefits of actually moving, not so much physical therapy, but actions. Like the saying goes, if you don't use it, you lose it. But moving more, so you're not sedentary or losing a lot of circulation issues is something that is really important. But we're going to be talking about the benefits of moving more, no matter the age, especially with your senior loved one. No time than any to say thank you for viewing Tuesday Talks. I lead you to my website, which is www.goldenruleseniorplacement.com. There you will find my demographics, how you can get in touch with me, my bio, testimonials, the various options of senior living, resources, and a whole library of all these video talks that you can look upon and back 7 years worth. Anytime that you might have a question, shoot me a message and I'll be glad to attend any of your needs. Thank you again for viewing Tuesday Talks. I wish you a blessed week. Until next week, have a safe one and a happy one.